What's going on? It's the Big Bot in charge, the Poke Chug Paul, and thank you for watching the Big Bot Show. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Today, I will be reviewing the Transformers Age of the Primes, the 13 Alpha Trion. But first, let's take a look at this box art. Now let's see what's inside the box. Alright, get Alpha Trion out here. As always, we have instructions. So as you can see, we have Alpha Trion right here. We have his book in here, his shield, and this is also, I believe, his pen that comes with Alpha Trion. Yes, he has a pen that he uses, a little scribe, whatever. And I believe this also comes off. We'll take a look at that later in his robot mode, which we're about to get into. So let's start this review, shall we? And here we have Alpha Trion in his robot mode. Check him out here. Ooh, look at that color. Look how it pops. Now, normally I do a comparison to their G1 cartoon counterpart, but he looked different in every single season that he appeared in. Season 2, The Search for Alpha Trion, take a look at him here. Also take a look at him from the 2-part episode, The Key to Vector Sigma, where he created Menasor and Superion. And then take a look at him 9 million years earlier on the episode War Dawn, where he created Orion Pax. And then in Season 3, Forever is a Long Time Coming, he is known as A3. And in that particular episode, he removes the Autobot logo from his stomach to control the Cybertronian Guardians. Interesting, right? And then we also see him again in Season 4, Rebirth, Episodes 1 and 2, where he helped Optimus Prime. Now that I got a little bit of Transformer history out the way, let's get this review going. Look at that dome piece, that sculpt. Ooh. Rotates. And the way that he transforms allows his head to go up and down. As you can see, his arms do a 360, extend fully left and right. A little waist spin here, because you know you got that back in the way. We will show you his back in a few. Of course, my favorite, Russian split action. His legs do kick forward thanks to that front skirt. Bicep rotation. Elbow bend. And as you can see, his book. Ooh. Look at the detail on Alpha Trion's book. You see the picture of Cybertron, the tape, the record, play, stop, rewind, and fast forward. So Alpha Trion can dictate and change time, past, present, and future. Dope. His Autobot logo pops out. You can plug it there if you want. Pow. Stop it. Guardian robots. Let's take a look at his back. Now, in every, well, not every, in multiple variations of Alpha Trion, he has a cape. He doesn't in this. So we got this contraction back here. Lifts up. This part comes off and can be used as a shield for Alpha Trion. How about that? Yeah, solid figure in robot mode. Everything you can ask for. Ankle tilt, slight waist rotation. Plenty poses. Hand articulation here. See, that opens up. Yeah, nice. Now, let's get into his alt mode, shall we? And here is Alpha Trion in his alt mode. Crazy thing about this is he's never transformed in the G1 cartoon ever. His A Hero Is Born alt mode is similar to this, but we're not reviewing that. So we're gonna take a look at this thing right here. Let me zoom in for you. Dang, this thing is clean. Look at that. Woo. Little 360 action right there. You can even see you could put his book and his quill neatly underneath, which is pretty cool. And this top opens right here. Hold on, let me get that open for you. Like a little cockpit. I don't know if there's anyone that could fit in there, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no minifigures and whatnot, but yeah, his alt mode is pretty dope. Sorry I can't compare it to a G1 counterpart, but hey, take a look, man. Transformation is pretty easy. Get to some poses, shall we? And here are some size comparisons in Alpha Trion's robot mode. First up, Megatron. Next up, Optimus Prime. Next up, Motormaster. Last but not least, Silverbolt. And here are some size comparisons in Alpha Trion's alt mode. First up, Megatron. Next up, Optimus Prime. Next up, Motormaster. Last but not least, Silverbolt. My final thoughts on the Transformers Age of the Primes, the 13 Alpha Trion. Look, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10 for multiple reasons. Let's start off with his book and quill. The book is so detailed. You can turn the pages. It has all types of Cybertronian writing. Also, the Autobot emblem in his stomach detaches so he can use it to control Guardian robots, just like in the season 3 episode, Forever is a Long Time Coming. Although he never transformed in any of the seasons he appeared in, his alt mode is fantastic. Super original, easy to transform, the color pops, and although this isn't a direct version of any of the 3 versions of Alpha Trion that was on the G1 cartoon, this version embodies a bit of each one. You cannot go wrong. And if you can still get it for the old price, I recommend you go ahead and do that instead of waiting for later. Whether it's robot mode or alt mode, this Alpha Trion gets it done. Look at him. Sheesh. Like I always say, like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm the big bot in charge, the Pope Chuck Paul. So all are one. Peace out.